Well, good morning, Park Lane family. I've got another devotional thought for you this morning. We're making our way through James, and this morning we are up to chapter 3, verse 13 through 18. Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it or deny the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, and of the devil. For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Peacemakers who sow in peace raise a harvest of righteousness. So these 5 verses talk about the 2 types of wisdom that are active in our world today. One of them is, from our flesh. One of them is, sort of the ways of the world. One of them is of the devil. And the other is from Christ. It's heavenly, it's God's wisdom. And it's really interesting timing because this Sunday we're going to be starting a sermon series on Proverbs, which is going to take us the rest of the summer, and we're going to be studying wisdom, what it means to be a person of wisdom, of godly wisdom, of true wisdom. And a really good starting point for this James passage from a study of Proverbs is to remember that we don't live in a wise way to try to earn our salvation or try to be deserving of everything that God has given us, but it is a response to the gospel. When we are saved and we realize how much we've been saved from and how deep the pit was that Jesus saved us out of, we are grateful, we are thankful, and we want to walk this path of wisdom and sanctification. So that's our response to the good news. So we live in this wise way. And what does this wisdom look like? This is like one of those lists in Paul's letters as well. It's peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. These are the culmination of a life of wisdom. The ways that are from the world, that are earthly, that are unspiritual, that are of the devil, as verse 15 says, they are envy, they're selfish ambition. When I think back on times in my life where I've been envious, where I've been jealous, where I've thought, people have it so much better than me, the grass is greener over there, things are so much easier. They're not pleasant times, they're not happy times. A wise leader once said, comparison is the thief of joy. God created you in his image, and he died for you, and he gave you unique gifts, and he wants us to live into them. That is wisdom, not to compare ourselves or be envious of other people, but we are to be content with who we are and with what God has given us, and to walk this way of earthly wisdom, the wisdom that Jesus lived out as the most intelligent man that ever lived, and the wisdom that comes down from heaven. Reflect on that this week. Undergo this journey as we move toward wisdom the rest of the summer. I'm going to show you a reading plan on Sunday. But let's reflect on that this week and have a wonderful day and seek God's wisdom. Amen.